2019, I'm here with Rolf, who shows us the new Quantum 2.0 update. So let us discover the new update.
Yeah, we made a new update 2.0. It's a beta right now for all Quantum users. It's a free update and it's a little present for 2019. And the idea is to have a new oscillator mode. So we have the wavetable, waveform, particle, resonator. There are the 4 classic quantum modes, and then we have something what we call kernels. And so we have 6 kernels, and each kernel could be something like a sine, oscillator, all the wavetables, all noise waves, etc. And you can link them together with modulations like phase FM, frequency, true frequency modulation, ring modulation, amplitude modulation, and strange stuff like wavetable position modulation in audio rate. Why? Because it's interesting, because we can do it. You can, each of the kernel has an envelope, has key level scalings, you can modulate various parameters by the mod matrix. We have each of the kernels could have FM feedback as well, not just one. You can modulate the FM feedback, a lot of stuff to experiment.
And when comes this idea to making kernel synthesis, or where is this already known from other synths, or?
Not really, but of course this builds on the basic ideas of FM synthesis. But FM synthesis is very old, and so we extended this to the idea, so we're not using fixed algorithms. It's more inspired also by modular synthesizer approach, where we can patch things together. And so maybe let's hear some sounds. So let's start with some classic. So each oscillator could be a 6-operator classic FM synthesizer. And that's the start sound here, which is just an E-piano FM. This is just one oscillator of the Quantum. Now let's get something different here. This is a percussion with ring modulation. Here we have a little bit more noisy stuff with a fixed frequency amplitude modulation. To get really crazy. Here is something like a little bit softer. Here we use the FM feedbacks of 2 kernels modulated by LFOs via the mod matrix. So we haven't done sound design yet, so these are more or less development sounds. This is interesting. This is the waveform position modulation in audio rate of the wavetable. For example, what we're using here is, instead of having, let's see here, yes, we have various pitch modes. Classic would be a ratio, which is an upper ratio. This is a sub ratio, so you're going down the frequency of the carrier and modulator here. And we have also fixed frequencies. You can use in kernel as an LFO, and you can use classical semitones. This is just, this is the 3rd oscillator. You can also use just 6 kernels as an additive system for organ sounds. That's why we call it an oscillator build kit. You can do what you want. It's not just FM or ring mod. You can assemble it. This is another ring modulation stuff.
Possible to combine them together?
Yes.
So it's basically the same architecture of Quantum as before, but now with an additional synthesis type.
Yes, and it's a little synthesizer in an oscillator itself. We have also noise. So this is just one oscillator with, I think, 3 different noise kernels. You can do complex noise structures. And that's the idea. We have also here a preset system. So you can quickly, we deliver this with various presets. You have classical FM belts, you have amplitude modulation presets, you have noise additive presets, ring modulation, and from there you can quickly start to build your own templates, like building your own oscillator types.
And does it remember now you think more to a classic DX7 FM sound or more that a modern one, or more, in which direction is it, you think?
We start with a classic but quickly move into the modern system. So we are not copying any classic or recent FM synthesizer. That's not our goal here with Quantum. The idea is to take the structure. Everybody knows an FM synthesizer is very complicated to program. So we are thinking about, for example here, it's very easily here to solo out different operators or kernels because many sound design in FM is done in layers. So you have different layers and you can also pen it to stereo. So that's the idea, to take the base idea and then put it into the Quantum environment for experimentation.
So you open even more the possibilities now on the Quantum with this new idea?
Yes. And so we now, for the classic oscillator and the Quantum is very easy with 3-4 parameters to get different sounds. Definitely the kernel thing is something where you really get deep into the system. But I'm really curious. We're starting beta testing right now after NAMM, and then to see what the sound designers come up with.
And we have again the same sound designers on board? So,
sure.
And it will be a free update?
It's a free update for every existing and future Quantum user.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.